All right, those are watching out there in interwebs. I watched this movie, came across this movie called The Bad Batch, and it's an interesting movie. Okay, it's not a movie for everyone. It is a slow burn. It doesn't have like major action shots. The editing is unique in its way. It is not like a normal Hollywood production where you have fast edits. It is more like an independent film. So if you're not interested in that, you can just get off and swipe, and this movie's not for you. But if you like slow burns with some ethical dilemmas, some underlining philosophical terms and ideas, then you might like this movie. This movie is about ideas and perceptions, and the two men in there have a certain perception of the world. This is post-apocalyptic that you're getting into, and the main protagonist is realizing the perception, seeing how she fits, and viewing the world through her journey. And it's in line with a younger person going through the same thing and how things are perceived and taken. So let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers are coming up. Post-apocalyptic world. We have two leaders of two different places in this post-apocalyptic world. Well, Jason Momoa is not the leader. Let's get that straight. When I came across this movie, I'm going to be honest. Like, I saw Jason Momoa, saw Keanu Reeves, and I saw Jim Carrey, and I went, "This is gonna be like a train wreck. It's gonna be awesome." It was good, but it wasn't awesome. It wasn't what I anticipated at all. At all. No, definitely not. So you won't really recognize Jim Carrey in the movie. You'll be looking for him like, where's Jim Carrey? And then it will hit you like a load of bricks. And you're like, holy crap, that's Jim Carrey? Yeah, that's Jim Carrey. Keanu Reeves is the easy spot. He has a porn stash. So let's get back to basics. Jason Momoa sees the world in a certain way because he is a cannibal. He's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but a little bit more friendly. So what they do, they don't just kill you and put you on a spike. They take pieces of your body and slowly devour you over a few weeks until they finally kill you, and then they eat the rest of you. And that's basically it. It's like Sunset Beach, where there's a bunch of muscular people just lifting weights and then killing and eating people. She gets captured by those people, and they take her arm and her leg. So she's not all right. She's all left. And they eat it. She managed to kill one of them and escape on a skateboard, and is picked up and then taken to where Keanu Reeves runs the show. And Keanu Reeves is kind of like if Jay from Jay and Silent Bob were one person, and then you mix them with Jim Jones. That's basically how I can explain it. It's a wild, religious, drug-filled coma is what basically you get. Their society is a little bit better, though they are heavily inundated with drugs. They have weapons to defend themselves. And it is a more freer society. There's another guy in there that was a popular actor. He was in Saving Private Ryan, and he was in this the Crazy 8 movie with Travolta. He was kind of popular for a while, but he's in it too. He plays kind of a bit part. You'll recognize him when you see him. And she's in the middle, trying to survive in this world. So the gist of it in her journey is a journey of acceptance and to a place of kind of understanding, I get. So because they took her arm and her leg, she is mad at the cannibals, but eventually finds forgiveness because I don't know, Jason Momoa is hot. I'm guessing. So she wants to hurt him out one time in the movie, and then at the end of the movie, she just wants to hang out with him, so to speak. Hang out with him, you know. It kind of shows that even monsters care, because Jason Momoa's daughter, and he makes it clear that he'll do anything with heaven and earth for his daughter. And his daughter's the other aspect of it, because she falls in love with a bunny, and she goes and gets inundated with different groups and is rescued and given back to Momoa for Momoa to eventually kill her pet bunny, and then they eat it, and they show them eating her pet bunny. Her not happy about it, but still eating it. Kind of reminded me of Homer Simpson eating his pet lobster. But not as funny. It was more sad. So that's the basis of the movie. There's those little subtle journeys in the characters, especially with hers. They both men have a certain view of the world, similar in some cases, but completely different in others. And that's the gist of the movie. It's not like wow action scenes. It's not overly brutal action scenes. They don't, they show a decent amount, but don't show a lot. And it's just a story kind of on principles and character development. And if that's your kind of movie, this is for you. If it isn't, then I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't waste your time. This is, in my family, this would be called a Mikey movie. And this is definitely a Mikey movie with little bits of philosophy and character development thrown in and given through time. Hope you enjoyed this. If you watched it and you have a different take on it, hey, comment, do whatever, man. And I liked it. I didn't think it was like a 10. I didn't think it was a 2. It's about a 4 or 5 out of 10. It was a good ride. Would I watch it again? Maybe one more time, but that's going to be about it. It's not a repeater. It's just what it is. And it's just kind of an interesting movie, a good time to waste your time and do a little bit of thinking. But if you don't like thinking, don't watch this movie, because you're going to be like, what the hell? And then you're going to say, what the hell again? And then you're like, oh my God, what the? So enjoy, comment if you like, whatever. Wait for my next one that I see.